Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo, Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider. Today we're actually talking about Texas first-time buyer programs. Did you know there's actually special programs just for Texans that are trying to buy their home if they're a first-time buyer? And do you know what a first-time buyer is? A first-time buyer is someone who hasn't owned their home in the last 3 years. So if you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years, or maybe you're a millennial that you're looking to buy your first home, there's a lot of grants and down payment assistance and closing cost assistance and tax credit programs to help Texans be able to purchase your home. And to be a Texas resident, you just have to be living in Texas for 2 months. So maybe you're moving from another state, and then you can take advantage of some of these programs. And we're going to talk about some of the benefits and the requirements of the Texas first-time buyer programs. Okay, so first off, here's the different programs that are available. So you can get closing cost assistance. If you work with our realtor, they can get 3% closing costs. They can actually get that put into the loan for you if the seller doesn't want to pay the closing costs up to 3%. So what does that mean? If you're buying a $300,000 home, so $300,000 equals $9,000. So normally in a normal situation, you'd have to pay that $9,000 for closing. So in this example, we're giving you 3%, so that way you don't have to pay the closing costs, because you'd have to pay those closing costs in a normal situation. But in this case, you won't have to pay the 3% for the closing costs. That'll save you $9,000. There's also a Texas tax credit grant. How does this work? We talked about this. If you saw in my videos earlier that I made, it was called the MCC tax credit. If you haven't seen that, I want you to watch that video. That will give you $2,000 off on the house and lower your property taxes by $166 a month. Why does that matter? Because let's say usually if your taxes are $400 a month, it will drop them down to $244. Because the MCC tax credit lowers your taxes by $166 a month. It's very, very powerful. And you have to think about this. When you're buying a home, that will lower your debt to income ratio because your property taxes are lower. Would you rather pay $400 a month for taxes or $244 a month? So that's very, very powerful to lower your property taxes with the tax credit. I highly recommend if you are a first-time buyer. Now for this program here, you do have to make below $80,000 a year. Okay, which most of us do, so we'll be okay there. Not many people make more than $80,000 a year. So, but if you, and so that way you get the tax credit, and you also can get up to 2 months no house payments. Okay, so if let's say you close on your home and it's February, you actually don't make a payment for March, you don't make a payment for April. Your first payment is due in May, guys. So that's going to save you several $1,000s right there, depending on the home that you're purchasing, because you're not having to make any house payments. So that's very, very strong. And then another thing is that we accept, so right now FHA, VA, and USDA is at a 640 credit score. And I think this thing's running out of ink, but we'll accept the 580. Okay, if you have a 580 plus credit score, we can accept you, and then we can boost your credit score up to 640 with our credit booster program. So you do need a 640 for the loan, but we can help you to get your score up. Because the reason a lot of people, they get very discouraged. I was talking to a gentleman last night in Las Vegas. He said, Angelo, my credit score is 587. I can't buy the house. I said, no, that's not true. We can help to pre-approve you and get your credit score up so you can buy the house. People, they get so discouraged and they want to give up. And I don't want people to give up. I want them to have optimism and faith that we can fix it, we can make it work, we can get them into the house. So don't worry if your credit's at 580 right now. We can help you to boost it up, but you're going to have to work with us so we can help you to get your score up. So, but the bottom line, these are some of the main benefits of a Texas first-time buyer program. Now you can use this for FHA, and the FHA loan limit right now in Texas is anywhere from $350,000 to $450,000. You can use it for VA. The VA loan limit is up to $548,000. You can use this for USDA, which is 0 down, 100% financing. And the interest rates in all these programs right now are very low. They're starting as low as 2.9% on a 30-year fixed loan. So we definitely want to hear from you guys. If you're trying to get pre-approved or get funded for a loan, we want to hear from you. Call or text my office. Remember, we're a direct lender right here in Houston. We lend nationwide for commercial and residential lending, but we are a Texas lender. So if you're here in Texas, you need to be doing business with me, Don't do business with anyone else for a mortgage. Call me or text me at 832-431-6331, or you can click on the link below to get signed up, to get pre-approved for your Texas first-time buyer program. We definitely want to hear from you. Call or text my office, and I'll always be here. We're open 7 days a week for you guys. We're right here in City Center, Memorial, I-10 and Beltway 8. Okay, we've been doing loans since 2005 and serving Texas and serving America. So reach out to us. We definitely want to hook you up and work with you to help you with your first-time buyer program. And if you know anyone that's trying to buy a house, maybe a friend, a family member, a colleague, push this information, share this video with them. Give us a big thumbs up. We need a big thumbs up there on the YouTube. So we're trying to really grow our channel. We need your help. We need your support. And definitely reach out to us to get your home loan on. We want to help you. Remember, we also do the realty too. So once we get you pre-approved, we'll also put you with our realtor. They'll sit down and meet with you so you guys can go house shopping together once we pre-approve you. So check us out, call me, and or you can click on the link to sign up to get pre-approved right there. Thank you guys so much, and everyone check out my next video. Thank you so much.